Ooh, I want to reassure you that whatever situation that you called yourself avoiding because you just didn't want to deal with it and you wanted to focus on your money, you wanted to focus on your expansion, you want to focus on your New Year's resolutions, you avoided a real bad karmic lesson. Let's figure out what the hell this is. What's up, you guys? This is Sorry here with Astral Flame 33, here to give you your collective messages. Dear Source, dear higher selves, we thank you so much for allowing for us to be able to come together across time and space to do these messages. Please ensure that no low vibrational entities, hexes, jinxes, or bindings may manipulate, distort, usurp, or even spy in on this reading. So before I keep going, you saw that when I cracked the deck open, it was the Nine of Pentacles. You guys are focused on staying in the state of luxury, of peace and tranquility, and surrounding yourself with beauty. So I don't have time to focus on whatever it is that this person is trying to bring up and trying to take me down through there with. And exactly, they wanted to literally get you distracted. Okay, they wanted to get your mind worked up in a tizzy to focus on whatever situation that they had going on, and it was some type of thing that you really had no that you had no dog in a fight of. Okay, so you have the King of Wands in reverse and the Judgment card in reverse. This had nothing to do with you. This is about somebody else's situation that they wanted to drag you into, and they wanted to create the illusion that you were actually a part of it. What the hell? But something inside of you said, man, I don't want to focus on that. I want to be focused on happiness. I want to be focused on tranquility. But not only just that, but you were focused on there was something inside of you that was exposing this. Okay, so now this is going to be a multi-dimensional level. So on the 3D level, he was like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear this bullshit. I'm not trying to deal with this. And they probably called you an avoidant, or somebody who's trying to run away from something. And in reality, your higher self was already peeping game and exposing something. This is the Sun card energy. So on the 3D level, you was like, man, I don't want to deal with this right now. On a higher dimensional level, your higher self said, this is not for you to be dealing with. And it caused for you to avoid some bullshit. Okay, they were trying to wrap you up into something that they wasn't going to fully divulge the fullness of it. This makes me think of people. There's like this thing that happens, and I still haven't found a way to be able to express it out, but I know I understand it energetically. There, where people will have situations where they're actually going through karma, and karma is like a lesson, or an evolutionary tool that teaches people when they do something to another person and they don't really understand the ramifications of it. So it happens to them so that they now have to have their eyes open. And this person was trying to escape them having their eyes opened about something that they did, okay? And they wanted to involve you and wrap you up into it. So what does that cause? It causes for you to share the load of their karmic lesson. And you said, I don't want no parts of that on a higher self level. And on a 3D level, you said, I don't want to deal with that. So this is where you had to learn that your relationships are like these binding contracts where people will try to suck you into it. So this makes me think that you guys might hold this angelic energy, which is angel Poyel, angel number 56. I think I need to put the actual all the human design and astrology energy that's associated to this, where it's like you help people to sidestep their karma. You are the lucky rabbit's foot. You bring this energy where people don't feel as heavily impacted by something, and so naturally people in their shadow, people who are desperate, they will want to cling to you because you represent refuge to them. And this is this energy of you saying, I'm not trying to have all of these binding karmic ass relationships with people that aren't even in my contract. It's not your duty, it's not your job to help absolve them or pardon them or give them succor from succor from whatever it is that they're going through. Okay, sometimes they need to go through that stuff and they need to go through it on their own. Meanwhile, it's like it's creating this distraction. So it was like a two-part lesson for you. First of all, a lesson in you choosing yourself, and stop choosing these people just because you like them and you love them and all that other stuff. They're cool and all, but what about you and your expansion? What about you and your growth? You never want to look up and you open your eyes one day and you're like, damn, I was so thoroughly wrapped up in other people and what they had going on that I helped them build them up while I stayed stuck in a place that I could have been evolved through. Thank you. So this is where you're learning like the slow and steady lesson of being able to choose you, being able to choose you, and being able to choose the opportunities for you that are going to help you to grow and expand. That's what you're supposed to be balancing, not helping other people go through this phase of helping them heal and using your intuition to help see them through whatever situation that they put themselves in. Okay. And that's the lesson. Man, that's so exciting. I'm so proud of you guys. So, and of course, it's going to cause people to talk mess all the time because they're like, you didn't help me with this, or you wasn't there for me, or even this was a part of you too and you avoided it. This was something that we needed to go through together. No, they needed to go through that on their own. So I have no idea what this is pertaining to, but I'm pretty sure that you do. And congratulations for saying, I'm not dealing with that bullshit. I love you. I love me. Bye, y'all.